You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Happy 4th of July. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We hope you guys are already having a fantastic day with friends and family, but most of all, celebrating the 4th.
Happy birthday, America. Don't forget, if you're along the Grand Strand now, and just not too long from now, they'll be flying the salute to the shore. The airplanes start and up in Calabash, right at the edge of the
Cherry Grove
come
area.
all the way to Georgetown.
They go all the way to Hilton Head.
Hilton Head, that's right. I'm sorry, Hilton Head.
Yeah, so if you're watching, you still have time. They start about 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Head on out there and make sure you give a little salute. Take a selfie, post it. It's always a lot of
It's
fun.
a lot of fun, and they really put together a great event. I'm telling you, that is something else.
They sure do. All right, so we want to talk a little bit about some things today, including where you get your clothes from.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that.
All right.
Haberdashery. Right, they're ready for the beach, and I know you are. So the Gentleman Clothier over in Conway has you covered. How about the latest in swimwear, from floral to patriotic, and all the accessories like colorful towels, all kinds of sunglasses, hats, and of course Southern Tide sandals. Need a great t-shirt? How about Southern Tide, Johnny O, or Southern Point? Just to name a few. And for those special occasions like weddings, there's a large selection of tuxedos and suits. And the Haberdashery Men's Clothier in Conway, your one-stop shop for men. They will get you ready for the beach, I promise.
I love it. And if you're getting ready to get your business ready, you need some promotional items. We're talking about Surf Water Promotions right over there off Holmestown Road in Surfside. They can hook you up with t-shirts, pens, cups, anything, koozies, all kinds of stuff. And guess what else they can do? They can wrap your car with your company logo. And now if you want a revamp on your logo, we just did that recently here at Carolina and Company. We got a new logo, so we went and redid that. You can sit down with their design team and they can do a new logo for you. All you got to do is run over there to Surf Water Promotions, sit down with the guys, and they'll take care of you.
That's right. And if you're just starting your business and you do not know what you want to do right now to promote it,
that's right.
They can put all that together for you.
They can put a plan together for you and everything. Do a fantastic job. Make sure you go check them out.
That's right.
Hey, let's talk about Independence Day.
All right. Today is Thursday, July 4th, and this is, of course, Independence Day, and it's also...
That's right. It's also Big Brothers and Big Sisters Day, so grab your big brothers and your big sisters and go to the beach.
I'll be down there in a little bit, I promise.
That's right.
All right, birthdays. 1938, Bill Withers. He's 81 years old. He's a soul singer. Songs like Lean on Me, Ain't No Sunshine, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2015.
1943, Geraldo Rivera, 58 years old. Talk show Geraldo, 1987 and 1998, competed in Dancing with the Stars as well.
And he didn't win. 1961, Andrew Zimmerman. He's 58 years old, a celebrity chef on Bizarre Food. He has won several James Beard Awards. All right. Today in history, 1776. The amended Declaration of Independence prepared by Thomas Jefferson.
That's right. 1939, Lou Gehrig retired from Major League Baseball.
All right, from the Know It All department, about 42,000 tennis balls are used in the plus-minus 650 matches in the Wimbledon Championship.
Wait a minute. How many?
42,000 tennis balls.
Well, they've got to be fresh. You got to pop the can of tennis balls. They've got to be great. We have an awesome show lined up for your 4th of July. Sit back, relax, and don't forget the salute from the shore in just a few minutes. All right, and welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, talking a little bit about fashion, how to dress for success. KM2 Styles is the name to go to. This is Catherine. She's going to give me a few tips for my busy lifestyle.
You know, Amanda, it was very nice to meet you. She is very busy. You have 5 kids, you're on the go, you're on the air. And, you know, being on air and trying to find a wardrobe all the time is stressful.
Even this morning, you know, I said, what can I get in and out of the house as fast as possible this morning to get everybody where they needed to be and to get to work?
Exactly. So with that being said, so one thing I want to share with you is the color of the season with you, because Amanda has beautiful skin tones, gray hair, you're a beautiful lady. So the season, the color of the season is actually called Living Coral. And I want to point this out to everybody. There's, you know, like, there's 50 Shades of Gray, we've all heard about.
Okay, sure.
But there's also 50 Shades of Coral. So even though I'm using men and women's clothes, but these are all different shades that are out there.
Some has more red, some has more orange, a little bit just depending on, but they're all the coral base.
Exactly. So this is a great color for Amanda because as soon as I put this against your skin tones, everything pops. Her skin, her eyes, it's a beautiful piece for you. This one here, I wouldn't put up, it was not as so much because
Sure.
it washes you out.
Sure, absolutely.
So there's different hues, different colors. So as a style tip, as you look, you say, okay, Catherine, I wear coral. Well, be careful of it because there's different shades of coral.
Okay.
And another thing that's fun to do, I see you're wearing a black dress.
Sure.
And you want to add a little pop to it as well. Yeah. The shawls are just a real simple way to add color and something fun. So I know it's hot out there, but if
That's okay, yeah.
If we're in the air conditioning or if we're going into an office
the freezing
space,
studio
yes.
like we have here?
Exactly.
Sure.
So I recommend even something like this to wear in the office. It's a different look. It's more modern. It gives you, rather than putting on the sweater,
Sure.
it's a fashion piece.
Of course.
So these are little style tips I recommend. And back here I have wonderful clothes. I'm a big fan of off-whites and blues as we age. As you can see, I'm in blue and white. Easy breezy.
Beautiful colors.
I am a no stress dresser. I want to be out the door in a half an hour, so I don't want to think much. And that's how we curate a wardrobe. So if you have questions, you have a closet full of clothes and nothing
Sure.
to wear, the chaos that goes inside, I help my clients fix the chaos
Okay.
and give them some sanity in their life.
So if someone wants to know a little bit more about what you do, a little more in depth, tell us what website, where can we go to find that out, and how do we get in touch with you?
Perfect, thank you. Well, my website is km2style.com.
Okay.
I can be easily reached there. And Facebook, all kinds. I do a lot of guest lecturing. I did a TED Talk recently, so if you
Cool.
Google my name and do TEDx, you'll find out I did a presentation called Knowing the Strength and Power of Your Presence. We have 7 seconds to make a first impression. But really, it's 3 seconds, and in between that time, we'll see.
And that's important. Jobs, interviews, but even just real life and interacting with one another.
Exactly,
Awesome.
terrific.
And so you can help everybody from internal all the way to their external wardrobe.
Also, I want to point out, I do help people who are in a weight loss journey as well. It's really hard to dress for yourselves because everybody feels, upset about their body and body
Sure.
image. So that's
Sure.
very important. I also help ladies who have been going through mastectomies.
So any stage of life, anything you're
Yes.
going through, this lady can help you. Thanks for being with me today.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it. And thanks for the shawl. Stick around. We've got more coming up.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, do you want to know how to dress for success? How you look really makes a difference. And we've got a consultant with us today that's going to talk more about how I can look better. All right.
Hi, nice
How
to
you
see
doing?
I'm very, very well, thank you. Well, thank you for having me. Yes,
Yeah.
I work with men and women, and I love dressing for success because, we all want our personal power. We all want to feel good, look good, have our clothes look good on us. So when I bumped into Cecil in the hallway, he's like, "What do you think, Catherine?" Right?
I did.
And I had to take a moment because I don't know you that quite well yet.
That's all right.
But
You
we've
just
been
do it.
forming this relationship,
Right.
so we're talking about it. Personally, I think we could update you.
Okay.
You're wearing a black blazer, which
Right.
is a standby.
Right.
But in today's fashions and for men, there's colors out there that I think are a nicer look for you. It's a more attractive colors for handsome colors
My
for you.
wife did not dress me today. She
No.
normally picks the clothes out for me. All right, now what would I look good in?
Well, I
would I
brought
do?
in some things from Steinmark, and
Okay.
this is, this new blue suit I think is a great color.
that's good.
All of a sudden,
Okay.
you see how interesting it comes? It works with your skin tones. What happens with black? Sometimes black will bring us down or take away the illumination in our skin tones.
Right.
It's a shade of black. Color is a refraction of light. So as we age, as we're getting older,
Yeah, I'm getting there.
our skin tones change. So for men and women, mind you, this is non-gender. This is everybody across the board. So I would love to see a power color for you
Yeah.
would be the blues. I'd like to
blue.
see you shift
Okay.
from this direction.
All right.
And having the striped shirt, totally understand as well. But
Right.
I think keeping it a solid, a calm color, or a smaller.
Okay. Show me a
print
color.
would
What
be
color
good.
are we talking here? All
So
right, now
I-
you talked also about my pants. Now you said I have pleats
Yeah.
on the front. I need to change from that?
We do.
Okay. All right. She
We
says
need-
I'm in the 80s, still in the 80s.
We are, you are, but you're good.
Okay.
But there's something I also want to mention because moving our wardrobes forward too. I know a lot of men wear pleated pants,
Right.
and so fashion going forward, I encourage them to consider, move away from the pleats and go to the flat fronts. It's just a more modern look as well. And things to think about, like even a nice blue pair of pants like
Yeah.
this with a nice blue shirt. It has a nice
Yeah, that
look.
looks good.
And you know
Yeah.
what people are also, I recommend is a brown belt. and also a brown shoe. The blues and the browns together are just a terrific look. It's like you have something going on. It's an it factor. It's a wow factor.
I'm gonna look at wearing this to work tomorrow. I have the same stuff at home, so
you
I can do
oh,
that.
good.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Do it for the CC, what everybody says.
Yeah.
Ride into the station, say, Cecil, try it on and send this a yay or nay, because this would be just a super look for you. I know you like your blazers as well.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get out of the 80s, though. This is a good-looking coat here.
That's
now,
a great looking coat, too. It's a very engaging coat. So depending on where in your life, if you're in business and you talk to people, color impacts us and makes...
It grabs them.
It grabs us, and
does.
it holds your attention as well, so it's a very powerful thing to do.
All right, you can find out more about how you can dress successfully. Of course, go to her website, and you'll find out all about it. Catherine, thank you so much for being on the show with us.
You're welcome.
I do appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And you're going to help me get out of the 80s.
I will. We'll get him there.
Thank you. All right, stay with us. We got more coming up. We'll be right back.
All right, the man. He is here, Deacon Dawson, great friend of Cecil's, former radio announcer. And honestly, y'all just take the interview. Have
Hollywood.
Put my shades.
Put his shades on.
Hollywood has got his shades
baby.
on.
You know what I mean? It's a little bright in here.
I'm talking about over 40 movies that you've been in, and you live right here in Surfside Beach. Now, let's talk about a few movies. We're going to roll some, and you're going to see a few of them. But let's just talk about some of the big ones you did.
Well, let me see. Identity Thief, Runaway Jury. God bless, man, there's so many of them.
It's old. When you get old, you can't remember,
I
can
can't
you?
remember. Matlocks, a couple of Matlock episodes.
I saw those. Those were good. I saw you in those.
I've worked with some pretty cool entertainers in these things.
Yeah, there you are in Matlock. There he is. Look at him.
Yeah, that's your daddy right there, baby. That was a cool scene.
Yeah. Where'd you have to film? Where were most of these filmed?
Well, we filmed that particular episode of Matlock up in Wilmington.
Right.
That was back in the late 90s. So it's been quite a while back, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, had a great time.
Identity. Those were good. Those were good shows. I saw all those movies.
Yeah, and we did those in. Now this one is Body Count with Ving Rhames and David Caruso, John Leguizamo. Yes, the big dogs. There's the Identity Thief. And we filmed that in Atlanta, Georgia. As a matter of fact, that's right there at the Speedway, the Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's behind the Speedway. That's the road you use to go to the parking lot. Get into the Speedway.
I know what you're talking about.
This is my buddy Jeff Pillars with the John Boy and Billy Show, and he and I are playing deputies on one of those Bandit is made for TV series.
Well, you've done so many, but there's another talent. The man has another talent.
Oh.
He can draw.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And I did not know he did all. Look at this. Look at these.
Yeah, I did that for my cousin. She needed a Christmas present of her dog. And then this is poor Louie. Louie just passed away a few months ago. Good friend of mine, Julie in town. That was her dog. This is a CD cover I did for Diamond Dave Somerville. That's the old Idle Hour arcade, and remember, I had Castaways Club upstairs. I used to work the other clubs prior to Castaways, and so I had to draw that. That's just a necessity.
Now, how can they find out all about you now? Where can they see all that? You can go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube. I'm on YouTube, and also you can. Should I give my home phone number?
That's up to you, brother.
Well, let's do it. 843-457-5750.
If you don't get it, call me, and I'll get you the number.
That's right. He'll give you the number anyway, so it doesn't matter. I knew it.
Any movies coming up you're thinking about now, you're looking at?
Not necessarily, mate. Just getting a little lazy. I haven't done anything here really lately, but we probably have some things here in the near future.
I have a question. How'd you meet Cecil?
I've known Cecil forever. Cecil would call me at the radio. You know, Cecil's a radio guy, when he was in Florence, he would call me on the way back from Florence, coming back to Myrtle Beach to these studios, and say, "Hey, Dick, play a tune for me." Of course, I'd throw him on there with me every time he called me. I mean,
that's right. I did a special on you. I did a special on you one time for TV.
Right, exactly.
I
forgot about that. That's
man, you forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a lot. I ought to be your PR
You're the
guy.
man, brother.
I might.
Well, I love you more than my first bicycle. You know that, don't you?
So, thank you, buddy.
There it is. There's the entertainment. That's it.
Hey.
We'll be back.
Okay, welcome back now. The Miss Ruby Kids, a nonprofit group out of Georgetown, is getting ready already for fall, recruiting families and volunteers, to help them. Now,
that's right.
They're looking at fall already.
They're looking at fall, recruiting families for the fall. We've got Natasha and Lisa with us. First, Lisa, tell me, for our viewers who've never heard of Miss Ruby's Kids, what do you guys do?
We are an early literacy program. We go into the homes of our families of Georgetown County's most needy, And we do 2 visits a week for 2 years. So it's a wonderful program that lasts for 2 years long.
Wow, so you're going to go into the home, read with the children, do homework, schoolwork? Tell me how this works.
The children
Or are they younger?
The children, they're 2 and 3 years old, and we model, our early learning specialists model for the parents how to read and how to use the toys and the books that we gift.
Fantastic. All right, so you're recruiting for fall already. You want new families. You want to be able to help more people. Natasha?
The reality is that a lot of kids are entering school unprepared, and so they have to struggle to kind of catch up. So Miss Ruby's Kids, we hope that once we get in there early, we can get these kids on schedule. And so we are recruiting actively in Georgetown County for families. Like Lisa mentioned, it is a 2-year program. So we'll work with the kids once they're 2 years old and once they're 3-year-olds. And we come into the home twice weekly. But once they finish our program, we have another program. We want to follow them along just to make sure that they're succeeding too. And that's our mentorship program. And so we need volunteers for that program as well to kind of go to the children in their schools, to meet with them, to have lunch with them, just to be their support, to encourage them along through their educational journey up to 5th grade.
It's a great
Fantastic.
program because
Wow.
a lot of kids, when they go to school their first year, they don't know what's going on.
Well, they're not prepared, and you see 2 years old. That's really young. It's never too early to start reading to your children.
Exactly.
And so that's kind of what you're trying to debunk that little myth about.
Yes, and being a partner with the parents, you know what I mean? Their parents, they're their first and they're their best teachers. So
Sure.
giving them the skills that they need.
As a nonprofit, you need volunteers. You need money to be able to reach more families. Tell us some ways you guys have some fundraising coming up.
Yes, we do. September 16th, we are doing our golf tournament. We do that every year, golf for kids. And that's going to be at beautiful Wachesaw Plantation.
Oh,
Beautiful.
And
nice.
yes, it's gorgeous out there. Great course. And then in November 16th, we're doing our annual kitchen tour. So we'll have about 10 homes that you can go and tour. And it's going to be all up and down the Waccamaw Neck. Beautiful homes, different sizes, different ages, just a variety of
And I
stuff.
think
When's
we've
that?
had
Yeah, when
in
is that?
November.
November 16th.
In November, you need to get back. We need to plug that again.
I think
'cause
we had you
people
on last
love
year for
going to
that.
see that.
Oh yeah, it is. It's great. It's a great, beautiful. We have homes on the beach. We have homes in historic areas. We just have a variety.
All right, so if somebody right now wants to get in touch with you guys, maybe they know a family that is in need, or their family themselves, or they want to volunteer, how can they do that?
I think first off, our website, www.missrubyskids.net is big. We're very big on Facebook, if you just Miss Ruby's Kids. And then you can contact us via phone. We're 843
436 7199.
Yes.
They can
I'm sorry.
check your web and find out everything about it.
Everything there. You can even do an electronic submission.
Y'all girls,
Awesome.
y'all are doing a great job. I'm
Fantastic.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
really
being
are.
with us today.
Thank y'all so
We
much for
appreciate
that.
it.
All right.
Awesome.
Stay with us. We got more coming up. We'll be right back. Happy birthday, America, and I hope everybody has a great day. Let's see, cooking hamburgers, hot dogs, and I'm going to the beach for my first time this year.
I love it. Now, I have a question. What is your favorite food to cook out 4th of July food? What is it?
I like hamburgers. I really do. Hamburgers with cheese and all that, and chili. Gotta have chili.
Oh, that does
I'm
sound
telling
good. I love hot dogs. I don't eat them very often, but I love grilled hot dogs and potato salad. Some of my favorite cookout food.
I like hot dogs. I like slaw, chili, mustard, and all that good stuff.
Whew, we got to get out of here because I'm getting
Yeah,
hungry.
I'm hungry already. Thank y'all so much. Everybody have a great day. Don't forget to salute to the shore coming up in just a few minutes all along the Grand Strand. You can
That's
see
right.
it.
That's right. Head out to the beach. Cherry Grove starting at around 1 o'clock. Headed down to Hilton Head. Make sure you wave. Take your selfies and have a wonderful 4th of July with your friends and your family. Y'all have a
Happy
good
birthday, America.
We'll see y'all later.